Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for October and we are in Libra season, so very excited. I'm using a combination of tarot, astrology and intuition to do this reading. So we have the Three of Acorns, the Three of Wands, foresight and exploration, like this beautiful giraffe. This is where your soul and spirit in beautiful Libra season. There's a lot of element of air happening here. We've got some beautiful air trines happening with some of the major planets, and it feels like the element of air could go really, really fast. Things can move quickly for you. So the Three of Wands is like this Three of Acorns is there's a clear path that is coming up. It's like something clears the way out of the foliage. You've got this higher perspective, like this beautiful giraffe, and suddenly you're seeing something or someone that you want to go exploring. It's like, oh, this feels so exciting. But it also feels like the energy, the message I'm being given, Libra, is soul expansion. It's time for a part of you that you're feeling passionate, motivated, driven, about even creative. You're ready to expand and grow. And so go and explore whatever clears for you, whatever you're seeing so clearly now, and you go, right, I want to explore that. Listen to that fire inside, the thing that draws you to this energy or this person. And that's what they want you to go exploring at this moment in time. So Uranus, the planet of change, because we're going to ask the card, what is changing? Uranus, the planet of change, is in the fellow air sign Gemini. And so things could happen. These could be revolutionary shifts and changes that are transformational for you happening in your birthday month. So let's pull a card for what is shifting and changing for Libra. We have Cup King Scorpio. Oh, beautiful. The intensity of the King of Cups. So this is where you're actually learning to really trust yourself, Libra. So the King of Cups, yes, there's an intensity, an emotional intensity. It could be like, I just have to, I'm really drawn and pulled towards this thing that can come through with it. I feel like your focus, your willpower, your drive, the fact that you're just really drawn to this situational person is just like, whoa, it's going to turn it up a notch. The intensity, the emotional or intuitive intensity, whoa, up we go, turning up a notch. I also get with the Cup King Scorpio crown is it is about embodying and mastering your intuition and how you're feeling, your emotions. So it may be that you're feeling a lot calmer moving through this energy. It's like I feel that I'm really trusting where I'm going. So it feels like I'm steering quite a calm ship, even though where you're going feels very exciting. So it's a beautiful energy. I actually love this energy for you, Libra. So I'm excited for you. And so Libra, I'm excited to let you know that I also have, if you're birthday season and thinking of buying something beautiful for yourself, these AAA grade Otter spirit bracelets. They're beautiful gemstones. This one is amethyst for healing. This is black tourmaline for protection. And this one is multi-amazonite for healing at my own pace whenever I want to heal or whenever you want to heal. I have a 30%, up to 30% discount for these beautiful bracelets, and I've been working with them quite deeply with my work, and I find especially in the eclipse season or any kind of really powerful or potent energy that they just really help me step into the energy, ground into what it is that I need to ground into. And not, maybe that's not the right way to describe it. It's about meeting the energy where it's at. So for you guys, I feel like your season, things are moving so quickly. So you could really tune in and go, okay, I like the bracelets where things could move quickly, like maybe manifesting or things. I just get manifesting. But it just feels like that's nice. So if you wanted to buy yourself something beautiful, a beautiful gift, I have 30% off these. And I'm just telling you guys because it's your birthday season and I know that you might like it. I just got that intuitive message. So the link for that is in the description box below. Let's see what else is coming in. But I just get, they keep saying that there's, get onto the website and check it out because there's some that are really going to help you with your season. Some of these beautiful bracelets, just check and see which ones intuitively feel right for you. Some of them are catered for zodiac signs, so there'll be some there especially for Libra, but this will help the energy flow. It's a very successful flow of energy coming in for your season. Look at that, 8 of Wands as the the situation. Look at the energy, like quite literally flowing, directing. Those 8 wands are just like, we're heading in that same direction as this very strong-willed focus energy of fire. Like the fire pull you in the direction. The 8 of Wands is one of the only cards that doesn't have a human part in it. So it's like spirit is really directing you here. And that's what I feel like it could feel. There's a lot of fire and air with this energy. So it might feel like, okay, I need to ground down a little bit. Maybe you could ground down with the King of Cups, which is more about an emotional response. But anything that you can do to help you move through this energy where it feels joyful, that's what I think needs to happen here. It honestly feels joyful. So the 8 of Wands crossed by the 4 of Cups. They're both very, very different energies. So if your energy is feeling a bit off or funky or disillusioned or anything like that, I just get this sense of the energy flowing really, really well for you. So let's keep pulling some more cards and see what's coming in. So Libra, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture. You're turning up as the Tower. My goodness, it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Libra. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. Look at this. Boom. Activation station. That's why I was recommending the manifestation or bracelets or things are moving really quickly for you. Wow. Okay. This is amazing. This is the perfect time for activating when it comes to something like a career shift and change. Look at this, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. If you're thinking of starting your own business or launching something or starting a new relationship or starting a new job or stepping into a leadership role or anything like this, this is really, really exciting time to activate these very tangible new things. Look at this, the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Pentacles. This is like the fire is germinating this seed here. Fantastic new cycles beginning here for you, Libra. So now is the time. It's time for you to transform something in your life. But let the fire be your guide. This 8 of Wands is the direction that you want to go in. And it's very focused and it's a very clear and direct message. This is what I want and this is where I'm going. So the 8s always want to transform a situation. They have power. So your passion, your desire, your creativity has power if it gets harnessed in the right direction. And it's crossed by the 4 of Cups, which is almost like the opposite energy, where it's like the energy isn't harnessed. You're feeling a bit funky, or you're feeling a bit disillusioned, or you're doing a bit of soul searching. So it might be this really weird energy of feeling like your soul or this fire energy, this passion, or could even be chemistry with someone else, is like pulling you in this direction. And then there's another part of you that is feeling really weird about it and feeling a bit funky about it. And that's kind of the classic thing when your soul is going yes to something, and there's parts of you that are really uncertain and saying, am I up for this? Am I going to be okay with this? Is this right for me? So you start doing a little bit of the questioning, because the soul can give you such a strong message, a soul directive, and then it's like it takes us a little while to catch up sometimes with what that message is, because what's happening deep down is this Page of Swords. There is a message coming your way, and it definitely could feel like it comes as like a jolt of lightning, a lightning bolt that goes boom, straight into you through your crown. And it's like suddenly, it's like a revelation, a truth, a message. It's like, I just got that. I got that loud and clear. So the Page of Swords is a very beautiful, open and curious mind. It's like I'm hearing things, I'm absorbing information, I'm taking stuff in. I feel like the Page of Swords is actually about the messages you're receiving, not necessarily the messages you're putting out. And that is driving this whole thing. So if you're receiving a message from the soul and you're consciously here, the soul is giving you a message, it's in the position of the soul, it's going, I'm giving you this message, then what part of you is not able to hear that or not able to embody that or embrace that? So it's interesting, in your conscious mind, you've got the 7 of Wands, and this is the 7 of Wands is sort of warding something off. So are you kind of like warding off the message and going, I can't hear that, or I don't want to hear that for whatever reason? Or is it that you're using it alternatively? You could be using this message to kind of get yourself into a better position to actually reassess, okay, how things are going for me, and to ward off some challenges and get yourself into a better position. So I feel like it's strangely a combination of both of those things. It could be a bit of both, where it's like, I just need a bit of time to process this. You're not going to get heaps of time with the energy that's happening in the month of October. It's all happening really quickly. But at the same time, I feel like you can leverage yourself and get yourself into quite a very different space with this energy. In the recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles, and this is what are you holding on to for fear of letting go. Perhaps you've built a very tangible foundation. There's a very strong foundation here, but it's like the foundations are somehow shifting. And so if you've got like a stable base financially and you're thinking, I want to go out and start my own business, or a stable base in terms of just where you're living, or to do with a relationship, or any kind of situation in your life. And it's like, I've kind of built this into a stability, but yet I'm getting this soul message to start this and activate this new energy. It's going to take me way out of this comfort zone, which is why you might actually be feeling a little bit like, I don't know if I'm ready to intuitively or emotionally say yes to this, because it's uncomfortable. But if you're getting the stirrings of discomfort or boredom or really questioning something, that's like, use that as a catalyst, as a motivating energy. In the near future, we've got the World card. So the World would suggest that something is ending here for you. You've kind of completed your journey with a cycle in your life, and it's time to move on. It's time to move into these new, exciting, dynamic energies, into a new cycle. And so it might be that there's a little bit of resistance here from you at first, but then once the World card comes in the near future, it can feel a little bit like, I can close that book, I can close that chapter. I feel like that's ended. There's some kind of natural ending where it might feel like, okay, now I'm ready. Now it feels like a bit of a relief. Quite literally, they're showing me things like, when you're at school, it would be the end of term, and it'd be like, okay, it's the end of term. Now I can somehow release and let go. And that's the feeling I'm getting, that there's some kind of graduation energy so that you can be initiated into this new thing that's coming your way. You're turning up as the Tower. So I think you're actually really ready for this change. And there's just these little parts of you, like the Tower's quite a radical shift. It's like it's like anything that's no longer serving you, I'm ready to kind of shed. And it might feel like I'm just shedding all these layers in quite a dramatic sense, quite a dramatic way. Maybe I'm just having my Tower moment that can come through with this. I just feel like I'm being kind of shaken to the core of who I am, and I can no longer be doing something the same way or even be that person. So it feels like there's this kind of huge shift and change that's coming through for you. So it could feel like a huge, like being cracked open, or feel like a huge identity shift in some way. Energy surrounding you is the Moon card. And so this is illusions and not being able to trust your intuition and underlying issues with a situation. And so something's kind of a bit foggy and murky, and you're not sure how something's looking, or something's not quite clear around you. So it's like almost this energy of uncertainty that comes in with the Moon, because it's not bringing the clarity that perhaps that you're wanting in order to take this huge leap of faith. That might be something that you're wanting, but nonetheless, it's happening here. We have hopes and fears, the Empress. So that makes a lot of sense. We see Empress is a very Libra type card. We can see the glyph of Venus there in the Empress. And it's like, I just want to be the Empress. I want to be luxuriating. I want to be beautiful. I want to be loved. I want to be a very strong leader, but not having to get pushed too hard out of my comfort zone with the Empress. Like, I want it all. I want things to flow. I want abundance. I want to feel nurtured and loved. I want this to all feel really wonderful. And but I don't want it to be too hard. But it's interesting because we do have the outcome as the Emperor. So I do feel like there is a relationship around you, Libra, that actually you're very compatible here, but it's about to go through a very huge shift and change. A huge activation is happening here. And it's kind of might feel like it's splitting the relationship open, and this can be any kind of relationship in your life. but at the same time, it's necessary. So if you're meant to be with this person, or they're still meant to be in your life, depending on who they are, because it could be any, like I said, any kind of relationship. It could be a sibling, it could be a neighbor, it could be a best friend or something like that. Then both of you are going to go through this exciting shift together. And that's mostly what I'm feeling here, is that something's ready to, a pattern or that's been in this relationship is ready to kind of reset, and it's about to change. Lots of things are about to change. So that's because, and that's just mirroring back to something bigger that's happening for you. You are about to go through this huge shift and activation here with the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So Soul is saying it's time to take the lead. Trust that feeling, that's that fire within that's activating here, that flame within. You are asked to take the lead with this, to step into your power with this. It's something that could be making you money. That's it. It could be definitely making you money, or could be leading you towards increasing your income, increasing prosperity in some way. It's the road and the path to prosperity and income increasing, and a lot of worldly success with that. With the King of Pentacles, there could be a lot of status around this. There's a very divine masculine energy with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. It's very much like it's time to take action here. So it feels like a very beautiful, amazing, it's not so much the ease of the Empress, but it has the potential of all this prosperity to be coming through with it. And that makes a lot of sense, that we have as overall energy the Ace of Pentacles, which is saying there is so much potential for success here. There's so much potential for abundance, but you're at the very start of it. So this is about you activating it, stepping into it, taking the lead with it, being in your power with it, and feeling like this is something that is either really valuable for you, or you're going to be really valued. But there's a lot of stuff around money, success, generosity around this as well that could happen and could activate and start with this new cycle, which is really exciting with the Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, if you want to start something, a cycle around making money and being really independent with that, now's the time to take action with that. Or if it's to do with a relationship, maybe there's things coming up around financial transactions or success or things like that could be coming in, status could be coming in around it as well. So what affirmation card do we have? I'm in the process of positive change. Yes, you are. This is just such an amazing reading. I'm unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. Beautiful. That is absolutely perfect. And let's pull a charm for you, Libra, and see what is coming in. Let's pull a charm for Libra and see what we have. Of course, the beautiful butterfly. So beauty is going to be a key word here in this transformation that is happening here, and it's happening in a key area of your life. So wherever this fire is activating, you're going to feel it very tangibly. So fire can bring all sorts of things, but it's basically your desire, your passion, your motivation, your creativity. It's where soul and spirit is like activating something new for you. So you can bring that into any aspect of your life, but definitely feels like there's a beautiful transformation that is occurring here for you, Libra. So very, very exciting Libra season coming up, and moving into Scorpio season as well, with the Cup King Scorpio crown reminding us that yes, we are moving into Scorpio season, but that is where you might be feeling more powerful in some way. You might be able to harness, when you can harness this energy. So Mars is in Scorpio as well. So it's like, ooh, really deeply passionate about something and harnessing the energy in a really strong direction. So that is the reading. So that's it, Libra. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, because boom, this activation feels so excited. It's actually coming from you. You might not think it because it might feel like it's something external from your soul, but because you're turning up as the Tower, boom, you have got the message about this, you've activated. So this is very exciting, but we're at the very beginning, the two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Whilst this feels very, very exciting, we're at the start of the potential, feels very full and exciting. Let's explore where this is going, what the next steps are. So we're going to look at that at the extended reading. We're going to go up into the higher multidimensional realms and see what's happening in those realms, what's going on a higher level, we're going to pull some messages from Archangel Michael and receive some messages. We're going to get some soul messages. We're going to look at what's happening for you energetically, and we're going to look at what's transforming. So we're going to look at all those things in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. Don't forget, if you're interested in buying yourself a beautiful birthday treat, these Otter spirit bracelets have got 30% off. I've got a special code for that. So treat yourself. Buy a beautiful present for yourself or a fellow Libran. And please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care, Libra.